and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Ormark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today we are going to look at Beauty Abounds, which is an absolutely lovely stamp set with all sorts of butterflies and some lovely sentiments on there. Florals and bokeh and speckles and just lovely. And we're using two colours, Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape. And we are using the Stamparatus. We are using the grid template, which I showed you all how to do the other day. And I'd just like to have a big thank you to everybody for the people that recently subscribed and the lovely comments that you gave me. The grid paper is absolutely perfect for doing this wreath template. If you missed that video, I will put a link down in the description box. This one I've laminated because it makes it really easy to wipe off. So we are using a piece of 4x4 and we are going to just line that up along the grids and put the magnet in. I use two magnets, one to hold the grid template in place so it doesn't slide about, and one to actually hold the paper in place. So we are going to take this lovely little butterfly and we're going to put the butterfly in on the center here, just lined up. You can line it up quite easily on the point part here, and so it makes it easy to pick it up. And then, as I say, we are going to use Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape. So we'll start with the Highland Heather. And we're just going to ink the butterfly up and press it down. Now, I just need my Simply Chamois, which is absolutely perfect for cleaning off the little pieces on there. And we are then going to move it round to the diagonal point, and we are going to take the Gorgeous Grape and we're going to ink that one up and put that one down like that. Then we're going to clean it off again. And basically, you just work your way round like that. So let's do it round onto the next one. When it's laminated, it is a little bit, can be a little bit slippery. So you just have to do it sort of quite carefully. But as you can see, it is, it's an easy thing to use. And I find it one of the best methods that I've used right since the beginning of when I got my Stamparatus. I made one, let me make sure I'm getting the right colours, Gorgeous Grape. I made one in acetate to start off with, and then I decided that once the grid paper came out that it would be great to do it on the grid paper because it's easy to line it up. And it's also easy to see exactly where you're going. So, right, let's do the Gorgeous Grape. Pop that one in there. And as I say, you just literally work your way around. So from the flat square to the diamond. Pop that one in like that. It's got the Gorgeous Grape. Pop that one down there. And I love the way that you can achieve all sorts of different looks. I always think of, they're called wreath templates. And I always think of wreaths for Christmas time, but whoops, would help if I cleaned it off first, wouldn't it? Just give that a clean. So yeah, so I always think of wreaths for Christmas, but circular patterns are really great to make, and they work absolutely perfectly for all sorts of different cards. So this is going to be a For You, and is going to be just a fun. So try using all sorts of different stamp sets that you have. Florals are beautiful, but as I say, butterflies are really good as well. So we've done that round there like that. Let's just clean that little butterfly off, and we can take him off. And then we're going to take him back to the beginning again. So onto the horizontal, and just pop it into place. And this time we're getting the little tiny bokeh dots, and we're going to place those in between. Let me just make sure my head's not right in shot, but I want to try and get it as evenly as I can, spaced between the two. So excuse my head bobbing in. And then we're going to go round again with the little bokeh dots, and again in the light Highland Heather and in the gorgeous grape. So let's just clean that off, turn it round. The nice thing about the Stamparatus as well is that once you've got everything set up, you can do as many as you want. So if you're wanting to do sort of bulk buying, bulk stamping rather, it means that you can do it quite easily because everything is set up. And once you've got it in position, you can in fact do both pieces at the same time. I just wanted for the alignment, I find that setting it out to start off with like this works very well. And then, as I say, if I wanted to do some more cards, it would already be set up for me, and I could then put it on both sides of the plate. It's one of the lovely things about the Stamparatus. It is such a great positioning tool because there are so many things that you can do with it. Okay, so we're doing this in light and dark. I really love the gorgeous grape and the Highland Heather together. They just work absolutely perfectly. So we're just working our way round, light and dark. And obviously you can do it in whatever your favourite colours are. As I say, purple's always been my favourite colour, so I must admit that I really like using the gorgeous grape and the Highland Heather together because, as I say, they're just beautiful tones. It's one of the nice things, Stamparatus, Stampin' Up products, everything coordinates beautifully. And that's one of the things that attracted me in the first place, is the fact that I don't have to think, does this match, does that match? You know that it matches perfectly, so that your inks and your cardstock and your ribbon and your embellishments and absolutely everything coordinates perfectly. So we've got this last one to do, which is the gorgeous grape, like that. And then I can put these ones away. And now we have this lovely circular butterfly pattern with the lovely little bokeh speckles in there, which, as I say, I think are absolutely lovely. Right, let's just clean this off carefully. Move that one out. And that's all we need the Stamparatus for. So I'm going to move it out of the way now because we don't need that bit in there. But as you can see, you have this absolutely lovely, perfectly circular pattern. And what we're going to do is we are going to put this onto, I've already done these bits beforehand because it'll make it easier. So we have got the Highland Heather mat, which is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I'm just going to attach that with some wet glue, some Tombow, my favourite. As I say, if you need a bit of wiggle room, Tombow's the one for you. And as I say, I absolutely love it. I'm going to have to bring it down at the bottom because otherwise I'm not going to get it accurately in there. And that would be a shame. So let's put that down as accurately as I can on there. So as you can see, it coordinates beautifully. And then I'm going to put it on to a white mat, which is, let me have a little look and see if I can see this on a measurement. I think it is, what are we on here? This is 4 3/4. So it's a bit bigger. You can do it on whatever size you want, but I just wanted it to have a white background layer. I could have embossed it actually. In fact, that might have been quite nice to give just a little bit of extra texture on there. And you can see I always, with my mats, I always take the middle out of them so I can use it for something. Now this is going to come into the center like this. So let's just pop that up like that. There we go. And then I have got, I've taken from this one, there's some lovely little tiny sentiments. So you've got for you and you've got hello. And I thought for you would be quite nice. And the stitched framelits, the smallest and the next one up will fit absolutely perfectly within the centre of this. So I'm going to, I've put this one up with dimensionals, but I'm going to put this one down with glue because I don't want too much height in there. Again, it depends on your postage. If you're giving it to somebody and you want lots of layers, that's fine. If you're worried about the postage, then just sort of stick to 1 or 2 layers. Now again, I need to just get my head down here because this will fit perfectly in the center, and I just need to make sure that I've lined up that for you straight, which I have. So let's just put that down there like that. So you've now got that, and then as I say, I've just got a card base. And I would put that up with dimensionals on the card base. I'm not going to do that bit now because, as I say, I might do an embossed layer at the back. But as you can see, a really pretty card, very simply done, using the template from, using our grid paper for the template from the Stamparatus. And as I say, directions or just how to make this one, if you haven't seen it, are below in the description box because I did a video on that. But as I say, I think it's an absolutely beautiful card. Love the coordination of the colours and beauty abounds. So thank you so much for watching me and look forward to seeing you again. Bye-bye.